Hi, Tom here. Welcome to today's video. This week feels different. Not because everything changes all at once, but because you can feel something opening. Like a path that wasn't clear before is starting to show itself. Sagittarius, this is the beginning of that shift. Over the last few cycles, you may have felt like you were in between phases. Not fully where you needed to be. Not fully in the new direction yet. You may have felt like you were waiting for something to click. Waiting for something to move. Waiting for a sign that you were on the right path. That phase is ending. This week, the path starts opening. From a Vedic perspective, this is expansion activation energy. When Sagittarius goes through a period of reflection, life often slows things down. Not because you're stuck, but because your direction is being recalibrated. Your beliefs change. Your vision changes. Your path adjusts. And once that internal alignment happens, movement begins. And that's where you are right now. You may notice small signs at first. An idea that feels right. A conversation that leads somewhere. Opportunity that wasn't there before. A situation that starts moving after being quiet. It may not be huge yet, but you can feel the difference. Something is opening. Sagittarius, your strength has always been vision. You look ahead. You think about the future. You want your life to expand. But when direction isn't clear, even you can feel stuck. That cycle was about finding that clarity again. And now that you have, everything starts moving. There may be a moment this week where something clicks. You understand where you're going. You feel more confident in your direction. You stop questioning things the way you were before. That moment is the turning point. Because once Sagittarius knows the path, momentum, it builds quickly. So here's the deeper truth for this week. The shift didn't start this week. It started when you made a decision quite recently. Maybe you chose a direction. Maybe you let go of something that wasn't aligned. Maybe you stopped chasing something that didn't feel right. That moment adjusted your path. And now, life is responding. You may also notice your optimism returning. Feeling more positive. Feeling more open. feeling like things are possible again. That's a powerful sign. Sagittarius moves best when belief and direction match. And now, they're starting to match again. There may be opportunities appearing this week that expand your world. Something connected to travel. Something connected to learning. Something connected to growth. And something connected to your future. Pay attention to what feels like expansion. That's where the new cycle begins. But here's the key for this week. Don't start doubting the path now that it's opening. Sagittarius energy grows when you trust your direction. You don't need to rush. You don't need to question everything. Just keep moving forward. Let the shift build naturally. Because what's really happening is this. You found your direction. You made the decision. You aligned your path. And now, life starts opening in front of you. Now, let's talk alignment. One intentional practice for you this week. Say yes to something that expands your perspective. A conversation, an idea, an opportunity. That tells life you're ready for growth again. Sagittarius. This week isn't about waiting. It's about movement. You felt in between. You felt uncertain. You made the shift. And now, your path starts opening. Stay open. Stay forward. The shift has already begun. Before you go, there's something important you should know. These horoscopes are based on Vedic astrology, also known as sidereal astrology. That means we're using the actual positions of the stars in the sky, not the tropical system used in most Western astrology. Because of that, your sun signs here may be different than what you're used to. And that's okay. In Vedic astrology, we don't start with the sun sign. We start with the moon sign, because the moon represents your mind, emotions, and how life is experienced day to day. First, always watch this for your Vedic moon sign. That's where this horoscope will feel the most accurate and personal. Next, I recommend watching for your rising sign, also called your ascendant or lagna. Your rising sign shows how these energies show up in your physical life, your body, your environment, and the situations unfolding around you. Then, you can also watch for your sun sign, which adds insight into your identity, confidence, and sense of purpose during this time. And if love, relationships, creativity, or money are major themes for you right now, I also recommend checking your Venus sign, called Shukra in Vedic astrology, for an extra layer of clarity. For weeks where things feel intense, faded, or life-shifting, it can also be helpful to look at your lunar nodes, Rahu and Ketu. These show where growth is pulling you forward and where old patterns are asking to be released. To find your correct placements, make sure you're using a Vedic or sidereal natal chart, not a tropical one. Once you know your moon, rising, sun, and Venus signs, and optionally Rahu and Ketu, you'll get a much deeper and more complete understanding of what's unfolding. If this message resonated with you, please like the video. It truly helps support this channel and allows these messages to reach the people who actually need them. And if you're enjoying these weekly Vedic horoscopes, consider subscribing so you don't miss future messages for your signs. You are not one sign. You are a system of energies, learning how to work together. Take care and be calm.